What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Road to 1,000 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about free agency. And a lot of the domino moves have happened, and this has been the greatest offseason of all time, and there's no questioning in it. And I'm not hearing anything about it, but I feel like we're waiting on one last domino effect, and that would be, of course, the 41, turning 42 years old this year, LeBron James. And we obviously know that LeBron will not be back on the Los Angeles Lakers next season, and I'm just wondering how long is he going to drag out this free agency process, because there is a lot of teams that obviously meet LeBron's criteria for competing, having fun, and obviously giving him the biggest window to win his 5th championship and go out with a bang, because I don't see LeBron playing more than 2 seasons now left in the NBA. Yes, he could probably do it, but I just don't see it in the future or the longevity of LeBron James's career. And with that being said, we're going to talk about the teams that fit him, because I've seen reports that the Timberwolves have been interested, which I feel like he does complete their team of need at the power forward position. The 76ers, the newly acquired Jaylen Brown, having him there. The Cleveland Cavaliers going back home for one last hurrah. That could be intriguing to him. The Miami Heat, the chance to go back to playing point guard, because they don't really have a point guard. They're set at the forward position right now with Andrew Wiggins, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and obviously Bam Adebayo holding down the forward. So when you look at those 4 teams, and obviously there's more than them. There's more teams. The Warriors, there's more teams. But in my opinion, when you asked me, Nas, on July 3rd, where do you see LeBron James signing to? And reality, I have him signing to the Cavs. I know, yes, it's probably not the great situation that you would probably think as a championship tier roster, but I feel like we're disrespecting them like they were in the conference finals. Yes, they got their ass blasted. We're not going to ignore that at all. But if LeBron wants to go out with one last hurrah and possibly go back to Cleveland one more time, and he ends up getting them another championship, what a legacy. What an ending. What a storybook ending for LeBron James. And that's my thoughts about that, in which if you go back to the Heat, fine. Now, that'll be another legacy moment, because I don't want to see LeBron James in another jersey, if that makes sense. I feel like the Cavs, Heat, Lakers, I feel like that's been enough. I don't want to see him on a 4th team, because obviously carrying out and obviously playing on another team, it would feel like Michael Jordan's Wizards days, if that makes sense. Like, we're not going to remember him from this season unless he brings you an NBA championship, and even then, we're going to be looking at it like, holy, what? LeBron never played on the Timberwolves. LeBron went back to the Heat. When did he go back to the Heat? He went back to Cleveland. And that's the opinion I feel like we're going to have on this situation looking back years in the future. But wherever LeBron goes, we obviously know that he's going to make them a better team. I'm not going to fall for the LeBron propaganda where you don't, or teams don't want LeBron James, because that's not the truth. LeBron takes all of those teams, those 4 teams or 5 teams that I mentioned, he takes them over the hump, excluding the Warriors, because I just don't think the Warriors right now are set up to compete in a way in that demon Western Conference, even though, like I always tell y'all, I will never count out Stephen Curry. And it just, I don't know. It all revolves, I feel like, on the Warriors side, because it doesn't look like they're trading for AD. We have to see how long Jimmy Butler's ACL recovery actually takes, because Jimmy does move the needle for this team. Their rookie, Yaxel Lenderborg, could possibly move the ladder, because obviously he's an older rookie, so he's supposed to be the highest floor in the draft right now, because obviously he's the oldest. He's 24 years old. So when you look at LeBron on the Warriors, I just don't see it happening. But when you look at every other team, that's when you could possibly think, okay, LeBron, what you gonna do? And when you're talking about this decision that LeBron has to make, it gets to an interesting point, because the East is dangerous. The West is dangerous. And you can't be solidified and say that LeBron will push you over the hump. But it gives you a damn good reason to think that you would possibly go over the hump, if that makes sense. Because LeBron, coming off the season where he's been a 3rd option for the first time in his life, he averaged 21 points per game, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, shooting 51.5% from the field, 31% from the 3. His 3-point shot is down over the last couple seasons. So when you look at that bad season from LeBron last season. You look at a player that sacrificed at 41. He showed you that he still has it during that playoff season those playoff series, my fault. And with the help, with the supporting cast, with a team that he can fall back on, you look at this being a LeBron decision which can impact the whole NBA, which is crazy. As a 41-year-old, my bad if y'all hear the background noise, as a 41-year-old turning 42, he can have a decision that would ripple the NBA, and that's not even me glazing. And when you talk about the whole Eastern Conference or even the Western Conference, LeBron really being the last staple of this one of the greatest free agencies, in my opinion, the greatest free agency ever, has to be talked about because Giannis opening the floodgates. It's like, I hope I said this in the first part. My second part of this video corrupted, so I'm basically doing it again. But Giannis getting traded opened up the floodgates. The New York Knicks winning the championship fucked up everything. Everybody getting traded right now. Like, Giannis opening the floodgates, Miami. LaMelo traded to Timberwolves. Kawhi traded to the Raptors. Ja traded to the Trailblazers. And obviously, Jaylen Brown traded to the Philadelphia 76ers. This whole NBA is going to look crazy. It's going to look different. Everybody in their new jerseys is going to freak me out. It's like this is a 2K My League simulation, what's going on right now in this NBA. And I can't say that I'm not excited for next season, because next season is a year of possibilities. I do think over the last couple years, or even it's been shown since 2019, anybody can win the championship. It's not like it's a stagnant league where we want to see the same teams repeat, where we go back to back, or no, there's no for sure winner you can say that will win the NBA championship. And that's why this LeBron decision can possibly make or break some NBA franchises right now. And that's crazy I'm saying that about a 41-year-old. And when you look at the rest of this free agency, once LeBron goes, the best player available at the forward position, or even in general, is Rui Hachimura. He's the next best get. So that's why I feel like everybody is waiting to see what does LeBron do. And I do think if LeBron waits too long, the Timberwolves will sign Rui, because they really do need a power forward. But the Cavs and the Heat, LeBron goes back to Miami. He's their point guard. There's no ifs, ands about it. Davion, you're gonna have to go hit the sidelines. You're gonna have to go play that backup position, because LeBron, whoever your two is, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know right now. Or LeBron, Tim Hardaway Jr., Wiggins, Giannis, Bam, that's a five. Yes, I'm a little bit worried about the spacing with Tim Hardaway Jr. being the only consistent shooter in that lineup, but that's a dangerous five. They're starting five for the Cavs. My bad, I just lost train of thought. James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, LeBron James, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. That's a fucking five. We can't disrespect them either. The Philadelphia 76ers, who's been in the hunt too. You got Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, Joel Embiid. What the? That's a squad. We can't ignore that at all. Like the Timberwolves, because I'm just going around the teams that I know in my brain right now. I'm not gonna lie. You got LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, LeBron James, Rudy Gobert. Those are fives, and LeBron would basically change the whole landscape of what those 4 or 5 teams I just listed have going on. But I want to know what y'all opinion are. What do you think, or where do you think LeBron James should go? And what team do you think needs LeBron James the most at 41 turning 42? My fault. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know down below. Subscribe.